Hello, this is Paulina from Yoga with Paulina, and today I invite you for a power yoga class. Fast, 5 minutes to get your spine moving and help you prepare for the whole day. We're gonna do it in front of the wall. So first, start in a child's pose. Stay here for a few breaths, lengthening your spine and preparing your hips for additional work. And whenever you are ready, start arching your spine, come front for half plank pose. And then while you inhale, arch down, lift your head, open your chest and go back into that child's pose. Exhale, come front, inhale, arch down and go back. Repeat it for a few times to get your spine moving. You can add a cat and cow for additional warm-up. Then next inhale, come to your half plank pose, bend your elbows lower down. Find your belly on the mat, take an inhale and lift for a half locust pose. When you exhale, go down and release your whole spine and body. Inhale, rise up, lift your head, chest and arms from the ground. Exhale, go down. When you inhale, ground your pelvis and your belly button to the ground and exhale down. Next time you can lift everything, both your chest and your legs. Stay here for a few breaths. Locust, it's a beautiful pose that helps you strengthen your spine. And then put your hands by your side, push and lift into cobra and come to your all fours, hands and knees. Now find your wall, put your right leg by the wall, heel grounded into that wall. Keep your belly button in to create a strong core and stretch your crown to the front. Then add your second leg and find your plank pose. Push your hands into the mat to find that one line. And let's start rocking front and back. Heels away from that wall, crown front, and then heels to the wall, but crown still front to stretch your spine. Rock it a few more times to find one line and then move front into plank, exhale, lower into the ground, lift up into cobra and come back to all fours. Then bend your knees, move your heels closer to the wall and rise up into downward facing dog. Push your hands down, one line, stretch your spine both right and left side and walk your heels away from the wall and to the wall one at a time to warm up your legs, your hamstrings, knees and pelvis. That's a great opportunity to prepare your hamstrings for the whole day in front of the desk. Then lift your right leg up to the sky, put your toes on the wall and find one line from your heel to your crown. Keep your belly button in to create a strong core. Beautiful. And then repeat with your second leg. And one more time, right and left. Find a beautiful one line from your heel to your crown. And then move back to downward facing dog with your heels by the wall. Look to your front, move your right knee to your chest, step front into high lunge, back leg by the wall, and then make a back bend, reach your hands toward that wall. Beautiful. Hands down, step back into that plank pose, heels away from the wall, go down. Inhale for a cobra and exhale downward facing dog, your heels by the wall again. Second side, lift your left knee to the front, step in between your hands, lift your hands, extend them toward the wall, touch your fingertips to the wall and move down. Find your plank pose, heels by the wall, then move front, exhale into the ground, inhale cobra, exhale downward facing dog again. And then slowly move your knees to the chest and then to the ground. You can hover them over the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful core strengthening vinyasa. And after a few times, put your knees by the wall. Reach your hands over your head and to the wall for a camel pose. Exhale, reach your hands down and toward the wall, bend front. Inhale, hands up and behind. Exhale, hands front and then back, just like I'm showing. Another beautiful exercise for your spine and core. Repeat it few more times. Each time try to go a bit deeper both in your extension and in your forward bend. And when you are ready, come back to that child's pose. Stay here for a few breaths and then lift your head and walk your hands to your right side to stretch your left side. And after a few breaths, let's do the same on the second side. Lift your head and hands and walk to your left side for a beautiful stretch of your right side. And whenever you feel ready, come back to your front, stay in your child's pose for another breath or two. And slowly roll up your spine, close your eyes, lift your hands over your head, exhale, bring them to your heart. And that's the end of our practice today. I hope you liked it and see you next week on the mat. Ciao!